How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It is Wrap It Up, and we are looking at every paint scheme that they are going to run up there in Indy. We have got the hillbilly flavor for you tonight.
And it's going to taste good.
Oh, it is sweet tea up in Indy, y'all. We are looking at every car that they are running in the order in which they finished last week. And here is Big Denny Ham, who pulled off another one. I was afraid it was going to happen. I didn't want to say it out loud and pick it or anything. But here we are.
Hey, everything at Dover always happens. A JGR car is going to win. It's usually the oldest or one of the oldest drivers at JGR is going to win. So
it takes a lot of experience, doesn't it?
Especially on them old tires.
Very much. All right. Well, we're going to talk about it, the race. We got so much news and crap and rumors and slapples and papples. We got to sing it all for you here. Hang with us, baby. We're going to get this thing done. Yeah. It's the show that everyone knows. Wrap it up. Looking at every paint scheme. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great. Here, as the governor of Indiana, I'm glad to be here today.
I'm glad you could be here. It's hard to get such special guests as we often do, and a lot of them look like you. It's very strange, but these things happen.
Got a lot of doppelgangers. It's okay.
Man, Denny Ham, super contender now for the championship.
It's him and SVG. That's crazy.
two people that I'm not sure are going to pull it off based on history, but it could happen.
I mean, Denny said he's the most competitive person he knows. So maybe it'll actually happen this year. I don't know.
Well, maybe he's just a narcissist.
Or he's got a big target on his back. So who knows?
What about the 19 here? He waking up a little bit.
Finally waking up. I mean,
shaking this thing. Got that win, and he was running great over at Sonoma. Gets to Dover, another second.
You know, and there's something about Chase Briscoe and Indy and him finally finding his way in a good car. And I'm glad he actually has it.
Yeah.
But also, who knows what's going to happen at the Brickyard? Because, you know, there's a lot of bricks there.
The Shadow knows. I don't know if you're aware of that, but the Shadow knows all. Third place, listen, in our own pool, we pick before the year starts who's going to win, and then we pick weekly. And before the year started, this was my pick. And honestly, last week, it was down to my top two. I was like, man, Bowman can show up here. He's got that Jimmy Johnson number who knows how to get around the track.
And my gosh, Jimmy Johnson growing up and seeing him win Dover, I was like, why need to watch this? 48's going to be in victory lane at the time of it. And Alex, he is an enigma, I feel like.
Enigma.
I just feel like he's one of those guys that just sneaks up on you. He's going to win one somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Summers.
Justin doesn't agree. He says he thinks nothing this year, maybe in the playoffs. I'm like, no, I think he wins before the playoffs.
He's going to be in the playoffs.
He could win this weekend.
What a hot.
Stay tuned to the end to find out. My goodness, they've got a different Kyle Larson scheme. Oh, young money.
But, however, this scheme is cursed. This has put the dude in a slump that is like no other. This McLaren Hendrick car has been nothing but bad luck for this man ever since he climbed into it last year. And I'm just going to say this right now. Ain't no way he's going to win. He's going to have PTSD. You know that meme of like the horse and there's like Vietnam going behind it?
Yeah.
That's what he's going to have. So
flashbacks.
And I feel like he's just going to wreck it. And he's going to be like, I wish we tired of, running into crap.
I don't know. I think maybe the favorite to win this week, honestly.
He's going to be the favorite.
I haven't. Has anybody in the chats, anywhere in chats, has anybody seen the odds? He may be the actual betting odds favorite. I haven't looked at it.
Well, Victor already says it's his favorite.
Oh,
so
we're going to be picking things in the chat. Victor here has won twice this month. Just picking winners, and he's picking Kyle Larson, so you got to take his word for it. Folks, while we're on the subject, if you put your winner in the chat at any point, one of the chats, and your driver wins, you'll be put into a pool. All the people, if you're the only one that picks that driver, if you pick Cody Ware, you'll probably be the only one, and if he wins the race, boom, you've got the package. It's that simple.
We'll all be shocked. We'll send you extra stuff.
Heck yeah. I'd be like, man, there's no way.
So he's bringing this back from Sonoma, right?
Yeah, this is, came on board this year for Ty, and this is it. This is the final round, and ties in on it, of the most miraculous thing to happen to us in modern-day NASCAR. And that, of course, is the Ty Dillon saga. Let's take a look at
Ty Dillon
What happened here?
has faced every challenger and left undefeated. But now, the time has come. Who is the greatest to ever hold the name? Ty Gibbs or the immortal Ty Dillon? Who is the greatest Ty to ever live? It's Ty versus Ty in one 6,000-mile race for $1 million. And to finally know which grandson named Ty is the greatest Ty to ever tie.
Ooh. That doesn't get you excited for this race. Here, let's get a shot of that. Let's get hammer in there on the Ty Dillon diecast for good luck for him.
Man, it's been good luck, man. The 32 seed, this is the true underdog story that everybody's been wanting. This is what the in-season challenge was about. You all gave up after Denny Hamlin got out. You all gave up after William Byron got out. By God, you all didn't even see Ty Dillon coming. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to win it all. That is my Ty right there.
Woo. Somebody in TikTok asking about ETSU. Go Vols, go Bucks. We're in East Tennessee. We are in Bristol, baby. I have graduated from both those universities. Are you a fellow ETSU alumni or attendee?
Are you a fellow Buck?
Greg? I think it's Greg down there. I won't hold everybody else up for me to talk about college. Let's keep going.
Man.
That's a better hype video than TNT. Matt says, yeah. I thought so. I mean, you know.
So, Dr. NASCAR, I'm going to be honest with you. You have made the in-season challenge actually watchable. I want to say that, and not just because I'm the governor of Indiana, but you have gotten everything ready for the Brickyard 400. I just applaud you.
Well, thank you.
So thank
I
you.
really appreciate that. We got a Bristol viewer there. Awesome. How are you doing?
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome. It is Bristol, baby. Glad to see a fellow person. You're probably next door to us, and we don't even know. Oh, hang with us here. Put your comments in and help us out here. Especially, hey, you should win the package. You know, put in the winnings. The shipping from Bristol to Bristol has to be much cheaper than me to send it somewhere.
I think it's like 4 straw pennies.
Chase Elliott.
Oh my God.
Doing something there, but here's Bubba in the casino car that,
We have said this multiple times. This is the worst rap in the history of the earth.
Is yet to come.
It's very, very, very bad.
And I don't even want to download this scam app because even in their own advert, when they have Reddick, him, and Ty Gibbs, not Ty Dillon, the greatest Ty of all time. You heard it here, folks. But they're not even playing it. They're just on these random Android phones going, oh, man, you're going to go all in. No one's going all in on this. They went all in on this sponsorship. I mean, good luck.
They just had scraps of wrap laying around. They're like, we got a piece of purple, we got a piece of orange. Like, just make a spike out of it or something. I don't know. Use what we've got. We're not giving them any money from these people.
Trash.
Listen, Bubba, he's having a hard time, okay? And that's why he's going to be featured in this week's episode of The Garage of Lies. Oh, we bring you the best of Facebook nonsense that what I believe at least has to be the Chinese or the Indonesians, somebody.
It's probably the Philippines.
Filipinos, somebody has manufactured the new storylines of NASCAR that are totally fake and brought to you. And Bubba's the storyline head that we have here. Bubba Wallace, this just was posted recently, okay? Keep this in mind. Bubba Wallace sends 5 shocking words to the Nivea CEO after he announced the development of a driverless race car to compete directly with NASCAR drivers.
Driverless.
Yeah. So they make chips that still have problems driving a video car, but they try to make driverless cars in Europe, actually, but I'm not going to waste your time on it. So anyway, Bubba's mad. He gets involved.
What were the shocking words, I wonder?
Well, we don't even know because it's a virus if you click on it.
Oh.
So Danica decides she's getting involved.
Oh, God.
She announces she's going to return to NASCAR now. That's a driverless car. She says that's perfect for me, right? So I can get back in and maybe win a race.
She might.
So she's going to return in a major role, sharing her status about making this undigital decision that no fan was ready. Yeah, no fan was ready to hear.
That is the only
absolutely-
thing that is right about
This is the only thing true in Garage of Lies I've ever read. All right, next up.
Is that Elon Musk?
It is. So Bubba, hearing that there's going to be driverless cars, he says he openly supports electric racing. Okay, it's the future,
Wow.
and he will die after you test drive Elon Musk's project electric car. And look how excited he is. They got the most exciting pictures of him, and for some reason he's still driving a DoorDash suit, even though this was posted like a week ago. So
Special DoorDash livery.
which turns out something bad's happened. Sad news.
No.
The entire community, you're part of that, right? Everybody on the line, you're all part of it.
All Wrap It Up people are part of it.
Right. NASCAR community and fans sent their condolences to Bubba Wallace when they learned the reason he had a mental breakdown, sobbing like a child next to his race car. He had a mental breakdown, wore his petty suit. See, I even wore the shirt in his support of him tonight. He wore the petty suit that he hasn't drove for what has it been, like 4 years, 5 years?
5 at least.
Yeah. So, and then showed up and they wouldn't let him get in the 43, and he had a breakdown apparently.
And I guess they went back to Pocono where he passed out after he got out of the car.
Yeah, I know. What are the odds? Well, here he is.
On Fox Sports.
He was having that breakdown. He took legal action against NASCAR while he was doing it, just to join in with his team owner. He accused the league of repeatedly taking actions to prevent him from achieving higher positions because he's a person of color, and said they were excessively in favor of Kyle Larson, who's, I'll remind you, is half Japanese. So, this argument doesn't hold as much. And again, obviously, fake photos. But anyway.
Oh, man.
Now, fake Kyle Larson's in on it. Oh, look, it's the Kaepernick of NASCAR, he says. Like, dang.
Ooh.
He suggests the white flag is racist. I hadn't heard that part, but okay.
That is absolutely insane.
So then, there's bad news for Kyle Larson. In all this, Bubba Wallace has gathered evidence to sue Kyle Larson for racism after he said that. And then if the lawsuit continues, then something. And they have Steve Phillips' picture here for some reason.
Why is he even there?
He's not involved in this lawsuit, but they put his picture up. He's still here involved.
What a picture.
Bubba Wallace gathers evidence to sue Kyle Larson. What evidence would there be?
There's no evidence.
How would you gather evidence as a race car driver? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so then your boy, Kyle Larson, drops a big, scornful Bubba Wallace racial slur discrimination lawsuit against Bubba. So he's countersuing Bubba for being racist to him, it says.
This is absolutely... This would tear up the news waves if it was true.
It's only available to the actual good people of Facebook who look for the truth, okay? Bubba Wallace demands that NASCAR fire Kyle Larson. He doesn't even work for NASCAR, but he should be fired. And Danica Patrick, now that she's back in the driverless cars, for directly insulting and verbally attacking him on live television immediately afterwards. NASCAR CEO, that's Brian France, who's been gone for years. He made a decision, apparently, to tell Bubba he couldn't talk anymore. And then here's a picture of Bubba, like what looks like he's just standing on Indy by himself, about to cry terribly, and then blowing his nose. They picked the best pictures. Last one.
Oh.
Danica says this whole thing's been insane. She can't believe it's all went down. She's ashamed of herself. She spoke out after being predominantly banned from communicating professionally following her accusations that Bubba Wallace is not a worthy champion.
He drives a NASCAR. He's a worthy champion, right?
Well, he hasn't won a championship, so I don't even know what she's talking about. But she's obviously having a mental breakdown, too. Every picture of hers has her crying. So the Garage Lies just grows more and more insane each week as we go down.
Over here on the TikTok, Scott, he had a great comment. He said a driverless car would fit Danica perfectly.
Exactly.
And honestly, I don't know how many Danicas that is.
It was a lot of Danicas.
And oh God, unfortunately, this is probably not even updated with all of them, folks. But
yeah, no, we'll go by show. 16th show this season.
You know what?
Out of 22 that we brought up Danica.
It is.
That's a pretty
and I
bad
will
ratio.
say, if Danica did come back and drive a driverless car in NASCAR, F1 fans would applaud. Because no one likes her over there.
They just want rid of her.
Lizard lady, get out of here.
Oh, my goodness. Here's the man in the 12. He's got the Delta on the hood this week. I honestly think this is somebody to watch.
You think it's somebody to watch with the bad luck he's been having?
Somebody to watch.
So, what happens if
big straightaways
Ryan Blaney wins? You know, he's won a race already.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't win again and he somehow finds his way into the Final Four and he wins the championship?
You know,
is there an argument?
Well, no, I mean, he was he barely skimmed in there. What was it, last year, year before?
It wasn't the year before when he won.
When he won, yeah. I was trying to think, but he had like one win going in, remember? And he went pretty deep. Didn't he make a round of 8?
Yeah.
Out of that? So, I mean, listen, there's a big argument about, all this. Let's save that, though, till we get down the line, till the team we want to talk about.
Yeah,
though.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you're on the thing. Look at that.
Oh, baby. I'm going to go ahead and do this as soon as I find it.
What has happened in this world that all of a sudden all of the Kroger cars are just amazing.
Outstanding or than hail.
Amazing.
I don't know, but it's my rap of the week, baby. Diet Cherry Coke. I
Yeah.
wish it was Cherry Coke Zero because, you know, my generation doesn't like the diet word. They like the zero
I had
word.
a Cherry Coke Zero today, and I will say this. It was flat halfway through.
Well, yeah, it's the Cherry Coke Zero. It's terrible.
Well, yeah, today's the day I learned. I normally would drink Cherry Coke. I've
The-
loved Cherry Coke my whole life. This is a hot scheme.
The orange cream, though. The orange cream Coke Zero is awesome.
Hey, somebody on TikTok here says, what do we think about the Kyle Larson? Did you see the Kyle Larson, Zach Brown car?
I did see that. I do like that.
I do too. I sent it to Justin, who's our other co-host. He's and I bring him up because he's a Kyle Larson main guy,
Yes.
and he's like, I don't know what I think about it yet. He hadn't decided, but I sent it to him from the angle they put the initial picture out. It was perfect. You couldn't see the first few letters, and it just looked like lines, and it looked like it said Meat Sphere right across underneath the logo, Meat Sphere. And I was like, I hope so much this says Meat Sphere. This will be scheme of the year if Kyle Larson's driving a car that says Meat Sphere with the Zach Brown band logo on it. But it says live at the Sphere, unfortunately, that they've added to it. Yeah. Yeah, good.
Meat Sphere would be way better.
Hey, Matt's right here. I highly suspect at least the guy who does schemes at RFK is at least watched because we hammered those points and they made those changes.
Well, you know,
So, I mean,
there is a huge protest to keep Kroger's open here in Tennessee, so maybe he's watching,
true.
and we are literally the only fight that they have.
here in our local area, just beside Bristol, Virginia, there's Abingdon, and then just on the Tennessee side in the Tri-Cities, there's Kingsport, and they're going to close those two Krogers down, which means there's no more in those cities whatsoever, and they've been there like my entire life.
Yeah,
like
keep 'em open.
40-some years. So, people are really mad about Kroger going away here in Appalachia.
It's all that money they're spending over at RFK.
Bodyguard has been on the 17 to 60, looking just like this. This is the first time it's going on the 6. Are you sick of this? You don't like this?
I've been sick of this. My track record has been great on this. I have been sick of this, and it just does not. It don't hit for me no more.
Dog is beautiful. Okay, orange and black. It's ready to go out. It's ready for the UT game. It's ready for Halloween. It's ready just to be classy.
So, Dr. NASCAR, Cinderella gets a glass slipper once, and then this is done.
Well, you're talking about Ty Dillon now.
No, I'm talking about the bodyguard. I'm talking about the RFK bodyguard.
I like it. I do. But I'm a sucker for orange.
You are a big sucker for orange.
You know,
I mean, look at this behind us.
I've spent a lot of money on orange. Here's one of my favorites. If not, actually, it is my favorite.
My favorite as well.
Let's hear what his car owner had to say. Some big words.
We need to keep fighting, guys. We got to get some damn race cars. I've seen enough out of our drivers and teams. We got to work on this shit. Period.
Sir, we'll keep doing it.
Okay, a couple of thoughts here.
What do you say to that?
Yeah, what do you say to that?
'Cause it's like Rick's winning. Richard, you literally put them on the track.
Right, yeah.
They're on the racetrack. That's where you find the cars.
It's hard to pass blame from somebody else when you're the owner of the team, right?
It is. Does this fall on the engineers? Does this fall on the crew chiefs, which, you know, Kyle Busch and crew chiefs? I mean, I don't know. But also, I mean, you got to look at your boy, Austin Dillon. He hasn't done anything in the 3 car since he wrecked everyone at Richmond to win.
Sure.
But it's like, you can't blame other people. You got to find race cars. Well, buddy, your engines suck. Buddy, your competition series sucks. When Austin Hill is the best driver
Right.
at RCR, there's a problem.
There's an issue. I'm with you. Definitely, the Cup program is not where it ought to be. Tell us if we're wrong. Go ahead. I don't care.
I just don't
Insult me.
understand. And it's like, we got to find race cars. You found Kyle Busch. You brought him in. You paid him probably multi-million dollars. Brexton has a freaking contract with
Right.
you. He has a watch because, you know, Kyle Busch said, hold my watch. I'll hold your watch one day. And you give him piles of crap to drive. So what does it take to find a good race car?
It's the RCR tradition.
When you're the third best
I don't
Chevy
know.
team on the grid.
I know, but you know, it's maybe it's something like where Roush was. Roush was in a spot where they could not get out of that hole, and everybody it says it's done, and somebody from the next generation had to show up and change up how things were done. Maybe the team as a whole would be better if I'm going to make a joke here. If Austin got out of the car, but if he took over the leadership role, being more like on the track every week, knowing what's going on. Not that Richard's not there, but
I don't think Austin is the powerhouse person that comes in like the younger generation. It has to be someone who has won. What if Kyle Busch comes in? What if they steal away? Oh my gosh, Jimmy Johnson.
Ty Dillon.
What if they steal away Ty Dillon?
What if they steal away Chad Knaus from Hendrick?
Huh? Well, I mean, doubt it very much.
Something has to happen. They need to start cheating.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Anyway.
look here. 45 car coming in.
Xfinity Mobile gives you 20 gigabytes of unlimited data.
That's what he keeps telling me. He finished 12th in this race. Now, listen, the 2311 is now an open car, and so is Front Row Motorsports.
So weird to think about.
Right. The judges are like, no, you can't have your cake and eat it too. So now they're open, which didn't guarantee them spots in the race, which was the point of the charter system, to be able to guarantee that you're going to have a starting spot for your car and your sponsor, right? Okay. Now, to make a rule change this week, NASCAR says we are updating the rules. It's no longer the top 36 charters and then the 4 open spots qualify in on who enters. Now, we are only allowing 40 people to be on the entry list.
Oh, wow.
Meaning people can't show up. If there's 42 cars, the bottom 2 cars in points just don't even show up. This way, the 45, the 23, all these guys are locked in because they have owner's points from this year that's so good, they're not going to miss any races now. So the big question is, why would NASCAR change the rules so these teams are guaranteed to stay in?
Maybe it's part of like the legal clause. I don't know. Because, I mean, Denny Hamlin himself said come like December, whatever day, a lot of stuff's going to come out.
Well,
So I don't know.
I hope he's got something, because here's what I'm thinking it really is. It's a legal maneuver that stops the courts from saying, listen, you're getting damages calls to you because you aren't guaranteed to qualify for every race. Now, the injunction doesn't have to happen because NASCAR can say, listen, they're going to be in every single race because of this new rule. And the judge says, like, okay, fine. Then NASCAR doesn't have to put up the stuff you wanted, but since there's no harm here.
But what happens next year?
Well, I guess they just change the points again if they want to, or they just let them race like that. But to me, what this does is hurts the teams that are following the charter, because the point of the charter system, other than payout increases, was that you were guaranteed every race.
Right.
And they just basically took that away, because now, no matter what happens, the 78, right, if like 40 cars show up, the 78's been in enough races, he's going to knock, some random guy who shows up the number 50 for his first race is not going to make the field because the 78's been in enough races. They've got owner points. They're automatically qualified in, just like the people with charters.
Yeah, and just like I think it says, Captain Clark on TikTok says, proves their monopoly in a way. But also, you got to go look at the video you have made in the past about how taking on NASCAR, and it has never worked for
never
anybody.
The thing about it is they're a company that is unto themselves. This France family owns this company. So it's hard to go to a company and say, listen, these people are in here working it and stuff. They're mad. They want the company. You have to do. It's hard to go tell people what to do with their company. The NASCAR, I mean, you can go race anywhere, and we may love NASCAR, but it's their company. They own it.
And I know, as the governor of Indiana, I sure as hell love NASCAR, all the stuff it brings into the economy and everything in my state. But also, it's also like, what if, a crazy conspiracy theory is like, what if Brian France has been pulling the strings behind the scenes since like 2014?
We'd see more drunk stuff going on.
Michael McDowell.
This is the 7th place here for a Dover. He
Man.
qualified well, of course, though, because they called off qualifying.
Yeah, and have you heard where they're selling off their trucks?
They are selling off their truck team in pieces, by trucks, by engines. And next year, the plan we are hearing is they are going Xfinity racing at Spire. So they will have Xfinity cars and Cup cars. And this, the first thing in my mind, pops in and says, oh, Dodge, you say? Huh? Dodge needs a Cup and an Xfinity team, and doesn't need truck teams because they're going to get those made a deal with for next year.
And the thing is, we didn't see Spire doing this at all since they're pretty much a Hendrick Jr.
Yeah, and had the trucks.
Yeah.
And we're like, the trucks aren't going to work on this jump. This fixes it all.
Which
This
is insane.
has to be what's happening.
And I cannot believe it. I know, like, Kyle Busch sold all those trucks to them, and now he don't have a seat for next year to
Now,
race.
if he stays in Chevy, he's not got a place to go back and run all of his truck races.
So what if he goes to Spire?
Man,
I mean, it's
would Kyle Busch be the – because right now, if that's the case, this is the most veteran driver Dodge will have when they come in, right, is Michael McDowell.
and that's not. I mean,
Yeah.
no shade towards Michael McDowell, but he's not the prolific champion driver that Dodge is going to like push money behind.
Yeah, I would think. Well, Carson Hocevar can be their young star, definitely.
Perfect.
Perfect, right. But they do need
But not
veterans in there.
Not Justin Haley.
I don't, man, I'm still not sure that 7-car don't change next
But
year.
I mean, it's like you can't have Michael McDowell as your veteran driver and be like, all right, put all this money behind him, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Checking on the chat here real fast. People asking, do you stream daily? No, we stream weekly, and we have other things that are posted. Please join us. People on here on
Kick, that's on Kick.
saying change rules to fit their own narrative. Absolutely. They absolutely listen. There's no way on earth that anybody can sit and tell you NASCAR doesn't change the rules to face their own narratives. If they do, I'll call them a liar to their face.
Yeah, exactly.
I wrote a doctoral dissertation on this. Bring me somebody here. I will tell them to their face and cite evidence to them. That's not, yeah.
And also
100%.
the comment says, where are you from? We're from Bristol, baby.
It's Bristol, baby.
Doing it again, baby. All right,
So-
check this out.
And another question I have is like, if they go to Dodge and they put the trucks, who's going to be that truck driver?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they have
I think they've got somebody lined up for trucks next year, but I don't know.
what's
who.
his name?
I think it's Thor.
Oh, I got you.
What are you looking for?
I was looking for the guy that's won at like Vegas in the trucks for Spire. Kaluth.
Raja.
Raja.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, he's kind of, that's one thing that's interesting here, is the truck series over there at Spire is operating as truck central for Hendrick also.
Yeah, 'cause they're all over it.
Right. So Raja may, I don't know, he may stay at Spire, but the Dodge switch, it would depend. But I think he's more set up by Rick to fall into that line. And then you got the Carson, what's his name?
Hocevar?
No,
Quaffle?
no. He's only ran like 2 X races. Anybody remind me, Carson? What Carson's?
I don't know.
Crap. It starts with a D. I keep wanting to say Daly, but that's not right. That's the guy from
IndyCar.
from MTV, Carson Daly, in the
Oh, yeah.
10 countdown like 25 years ago. Here's Joey, by the way. Joey. Speaking of Joey, best place I know to bring this up about Mark Martin here being this sitting champion at the moment. There was some talk yesterday. You heard about this, didn't you?
I did hear about it. It was insane.
Break that down for us.
So apparently Larry McReynolds and I forget her name, Tiffany? Is that her
Oh,
name? Danielle something.
Danielle Trotta.
Yeah, Danielle. They're on the Sirius XM Channel 90 thing, and they were talking about the point system
I pay money because of that.
and how it needs to change. And there's a driver out there that's saying that, it needs to change. And they're like, oh, no, it needs to stay, same old, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people thought it was Mark Martin and they
yeah.
were talking about. And Kenny Wallace had this whole video this morning. I don't know if you saw his coffee with Kenny.
Oh, that was a good one.
It was a good one, man. And honestly, I think they was actually talking about Denny Hamlin and not Mark Martin in those comments. So, and also when you have a kind of like a joke of a champion that Joey Logano was last year, do you
Right.
need change?
Absolutely.
And I know every YouTuber, every person out there has talked about this already, but it's also like
Carson Ware. Somebody said they Googled it as Carson Ware. No, not Carson Ware. Not driving for maybe Rick Ware. Not driving for Rick Hendrick. I'm talking about
I don't know who you're talking about, to be honest.
He's
with
been
you.
in like 2 races. He even ran up front. Yes,
You talking about Corey Day?
yes, Corey Day. Why
Okay.
what was I saying, Carson?
You're stuck in the 90s.
Carson Ware's not in the 90s. He's young. He's
I
an
know.
up and comer. He's going to change the world with Rick Ware Racing's 3rd charter. All these things are fake.
But but to get back to it, it's like, what do we need to do? They said that, a person that hasn't won a championship is chiming in. A lot of people thought they said Mark Martin.
Sure.
Because Mark Martin says this playoff system is diminishing everything that he's did in his career, which is
Sure.
kind of crazy. And then people are like, we need to go back to the good old days. And kind of like Kenny Wallace said, the good old days are gone.
It's over.
It's over.
It's a hard thing to hear, but it's so true.
Because he said
He's like, Ernie Irvin's not coming back.
Dale Sr.'s gone. Mark Martin retired.
He's like, Rusty's
Rusty's
done.
done.
He's like, this is now. It's not going to be like it was. And he's right. It's a hard thing to hear, but it's true.
It's a different car. It's been like, oh my God, it's been like 4 different cars since people want that championship system.
Yeah, that was like 3rd generation. We're on 7th.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. And I get it. You know, I grew up watching the Winston Cup and the whole season format. I'm a huge Formula One fan. They have a full season championship, but the point scales are so different. Like, what makes a champion a champion? Is it because he wins a lot, or is it because he's consistent? What makes a champion a champion?
I think you need both. I think the system, honestly, and listen, I know boomers, don't get mad, okay? I think this system, and I believe every driver has said it, is more challenging than the old system we have. And when the season starts, other than like what we were talking about, the random changes they like to make to things, everybody knows I heard Jeff Gordon say that once, which really stuck with me. He said, we all know the rules just the same when the season starts, and we all get the memos just the same. Whatever the champion is the champion, no matter how the points work, because we all agreed going in, this is how we're competing.
Exactly, and I know people are pissed that Joe Logano won the championship last year. People are highly upset that I guarantee you what has made this whole discussion a thing is because SVG came in and has won 3 races, and they're like, he just does road courses. How could he be a champion of NASCAR? Well, buddy, he was a supercars champion.
Yeah. I mean, all these guys got background. I mean, J.J. Yeley won championships and stuff.
And also, back in the day, they gave you a point for being like leading the most laps. They gave you
leading a lap.
Leading a lap. Yeah. So leading a lap, leading the most laps. I think it was like top 5s had more points. Like,
oh, yeah. The points were scattered out. Yeah, it's insane.
If you didn't win, you wanted more top 5s.
Yeah.
And in this playoff thing, if you don't win, you ain't got a shot.
Yeah.
And you're missing out on millions of dollars.
It's
and what has NASCAR become? A money pit.
True. Money. But something has to change anyway. We don't have the car attrition that we used to. Cars used to blow up, break down constantly.
Correct.
Very rare. What have we seen? 3 blown motors the whole year?
Yeah, and also you're not.
People are like, oh my God. So, I mean.
And also what you're seeing is I think people want identity with drivers. Like, if you see this Pennzoil car, you know it's Joey Logano. But when you see a Diet Cherry Coke car, you don't know that's Chris Buescher.
But that's just the market. I mean, that's what it is.
I mean, come on, guys. You know what the main thing is?
Here's somebody about getting money. Look at these green wheels. He'll do anything. He wraps it. They use $1 bills instead of rubber over there at the RCR shop. Now, this could be why they're spending all their time on something way too wrong, right?
Exactly.
They need to focus on something better than this new green wheel technology that Little Richard's got going on here. It would look cool, though, to have.
If they had green wheels, this would have been my wrap of the week.
Right?
I don't even care. The green wheels would have got me. Green's my favorite color.
I'm kind of all of a sudden just like, you know what? You should be able to pick your rubber tire color based on your paint scheme now.
That'd be
just
cool.
like, you have gold wheels on Rick Ware just like his rims. Rolling on that money. I think it'd be great. The number 2, way back here, running his normal crap, wanting you to go buy tires. Back in the 16th.
I respect a discount tire a hell of a lot more when it was on Brad Keselowski.
Yeah. You can see that. 7.
That's not a bad scheme.
This is a special Gainbridge scheme, so it's not.
TED Talks?
Yeah, they got a TED Talk.
TED Sport, Indianapolis?
I don't know what is going on there. Yeah, I guess like a TED Talk about sports, and because Gainbridge, owns teams.
I'm shocked it's not like an Indiana Fever thing again.
Right.
Like perfect, right in the backyard.
Well, just wait.
Go Fever.
Just wait.
Well, as the governor of Indiana.
Just hang on, yeah.
As the governor of Indiana, I got a call for it.
I see. 20th, bad race for the 18, man. You got to feel bad for him.
For the 20?
Yeah, the 20, because he ran up front there a lot. I thought this dude's going to pull it off. He's going to get out front and run away, and then he spun a couple times, and it just all went to crap.
And he's even said that coming off that turn has bit him twice. And they're like, after the race, he was like, so what could you do differently? And he literally said, I don't know, it's bit me twice. He goes, what can you do?
Just keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
just hope something.
I'm a race car driver, lady. Like,
here it is.
Oh, baby.
Is this Indiana? Is that what this woman's from? This is a WNBA player. He ran this last week. The Enigma. What's her name? Jessica Davis.
I don't think she's a Fever player.
Well, whatever. I think it's Phoenix. And the bottom of the jersey has Kroger on it, so I knew there was like a connection there. But she designed this car, or helped design this car.
Well, that's cool. You know how I feel about other people designing cars.
How you feel? Dumpster fires. Well, You're not
they,
too
they
wrong.
usually go on to win.
I
though.
like the side,
I do like the side. It reminds me of some King's Hawaiian rolls.
but putting all the writing where the vents are, it's too busy and weird. Calm that down. The basketball I'm cool with. Here he is.
Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon. Ty
Yeah.
Dillon.
Yep.
Ty Dillon.
Folks,
Dillon.
if you're a regular watcher,
Son of a.
you know we here at Wrap It Up know that the true talent of NASCAR lies within the 10 car on a weekly basis this year. Ty Dillon is just holding back. He's like Superman, the movie's out now. He can't hit people full power. It just disintegrate their face. So he has to pull his punches constantly. Like literally, I hear that sometimes Ty just drives the races with his eyes closed. It's that
I would
powerful.
believe it.
Well, he has pulled it off. When it came time to put up and shut up and the $1 million needed to happen, they definitely should have put something about the $1 million on the scheme. But instead, they just said, nah, this is good for C-Best.
They literally did those colors for like 2 weeks, and they said to heck with it.
Forget that.
So it's like Ty versus.
Actually, I think they are going to have a banner this week.
Are they gonna have a banner?
I think so, for just the two ties. So Ty versus Ty.
What happens if they tie?
Well, then that'll be the tiest tie they could have tied.
Man, that's a lot of ties.
I hope they don't.
What a-
Hey, speaking of the 42,
He lost, man. He lost to the greatest in-season challenger of all time.
another one-spot finish here every week, just enough. They need to let him know that if he is going to finish first, if he beats the second place, he might get $1 million. And then that's all he needs, and then he'd be up there.
So here's the thing: what if? I'm just throwing this out there.
Throw it
$1
out
million means a lot to colleague racing, right? What if he goes out there and his crew chief for Ty Dillon says, "You know what? You hit every other damn thing out there. I want you to be perfect. Go out there and take out Ty Gibbs."
Just do
What if
it.
he spins him out?
I'll be cool with it. I don't think anybody in America will feel bad about it.
I don't think so either.
Look at this red behind the door with the blue, though. That's something different going on.
I feel like they're still trying to go back to those Lee Petty days, to be perfectly
I think it's
honest.
got something to do with
Oh,
that.
the dog is back, baby.
Man, the lucky dog.
So front row has to know they suck.
Sure.
Have you seen one of their newest reels?
Which one?
They go around and are like, "Hey, you're the engineer. How much do you think you can get out of this car?" And he's like, "Oh, a half second." And it's just like going back to the guy that's like actually working on the car. He was like, "Oh, okay." And it's like, "Oh, hey, I'm the IT specialist. I think we can get a quarter and a half out of this car." And it comes back to the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, come down here and work on it." So I don't know if they know they suck
Or they're just,
or they're just kind of playing into a trope.
Maybe all they got to do is just hang out at the shop and just, make
So
videos.
Scott asks, what if they wreck during the race and they both wreck? Talking about the Ty versus Ty. Whoever finishes ahead.
Yeah. So, if it's, they'll have to get a camera out or scoring loop if they're side by side.
So like if
You just got
Ty,
to wreck to the front. That's
so if Ty Gibbs crashes out lap 1 and Ty Dillon finishes 36th and he finishes 37th, that's $1 million for finishing 36th.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And go back to that. Go back to that.
The rate.
A bum.
Uh,
That's what he is.
That's all I wanted to say.
That's it. That's all he needs to know. Speaking of bums,
Right.
35 here. With all this talk of 2311 not being guaranteed spots and things,
Is he
and these
guaranteed?
charters.
Because he sucks.
Yeah, I mean, he's close to being out because he's like 35th in points. So, I mean, he's locked in that much, I guess. But,
That's not good, though.
well, no. I mean, but there was only 36 teams that have showed up for every race. So, mathematically, he's going to be locked in no matter what. But if that was not the case, I would dare say that he might not be able to qualify had we had more than the 36 constant cars showing up.
So you are predicting next year for the 7 and probably the 35 to change.
I don't know. I don't
Is
I don't know.
2311 even still around?
Yeah, it's hard to say what's going to happen there, honestly. I think they will be, but it's going to be very different. Like, Denny and them are going, a little hard, it seems to me. And I'm like, you might tick them off to the point where, you might have blown everything for a while. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
New scheme for the 34, Todd. He's generating it up. And on the back here, they've got something about the University of Indiana, I believe.
Perfect.
So, Todd will
Go Hoosiers.
let everybody know about that. Freeway with the blue, man, it really seemed like he had a car that did not have anything to it last week.
He won
There-
the stage, though, which no one saw coming.
I mean, that was the strategy, but I really thought, yeah, they've seriously done what he said they did. And this week they're just like, we're not worried about you anymore. It's all going to the 88 and the 1 now.
I want to say something.
Please do.
It's ugly.
You don't like that blue?
I don't like it, man. I'm usually a blue guy,
I love blue.
but that's just too much blue. And also, Daniel Suarez, where does he go? Where does he come from? How'd you know him? See you later, alligator. All right.
I don't know. 7, I'm telling you, could be a sweet spot for him. There's a couple other places, but, you know, he doesn't have any shame. I don't know why he would leave here, though, for something crazy. But remember, he drove that 95 Gallant Brothers car for a whole season after, was that after the 41?
Yeah.
Before the 41.
It was before Matt DiBenedetto, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was terrible in that car. But he might do it again.
He was
Who
terrible
knows?
at Joe Gibbs, too, so who knows?
Look at this difference in the 43 this week.
This actually looks like a good paint scheme. Look at that 43.
Well, hold on.
Captures. Oh.
Before you even say,
All right.
it's rated up. So let's save it for the rating. Folks, if you're new watching, 1 through 4 tires, 4 tires being the very best a car can get, of course, 1 being the worst. How does this paint scheme look? Slightly updated from the normal Dollar Tree with this blue number. It makes me think the red number on the 42, it's all connected somehow.
The red was Lee.
Betty's.
The 43, the blue was Richard.
I mean, you got blue and red here. That's their 2 colors. That's what
So,
I'm gonna come up
I
with.
mean, the blue 43 is hypnotizing me.
It's hypnotizing.
But just like any car driving down Interstate 81, 2 tires
2 tires, okay.
blown out.
Mad down here, 2 tires.
Us Mats know how to get around.
Victor says on Facebook, no tires.
No tires. Dang, Victor, that's savage.
He don't like it. I'm seeing on TikTok 3. Give it 9. I guess somebody's in love with it. If you're talking about
9
these
whole tires. Holy God.
You know, they had worse Dollar Tree schemes when the year started.
3 tires.
I'm gonna go 2. It could be worse. I know that.
It can be. But that blue is like trying to hypnotize me, going back to Speed Channel.
Yeah.
Watching, Richard Page dominate through the 70s.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, it's nothing too exciting, but it's something. Wrapping.
Oh, I don't know why that's
rating it up. Well, you know why that popped up. Why would it not?
I blew my wad way too quick.
Look at this
rapidly.
brand new scheme for the PPG
God.
in the LBC. This thing is pretty hot. Still some people down here. 2.5 tires.
2.5. All right.
Still coming in. This thing's pretty hot, though. This dropped right before we went on air. They, at first at noon, released a short that was Josh Berry talking to, what's his face? Newgardner.
Oh, yeah, Newgarden?
Yeah, and because they have the same paint scheme, and it was very bad acting of a phone call and everything. But the scheme is hot.
They're NASCAR drivers. They're not Tom Cruise.
It's true. It's true. This is pretty cool. But Josh Berry did go to school with Taylor Swift, so Taylor Swift, not Tyler Swift.
Hey,
Tyler Swift's a totally different person. You got to go to a totally different
I'm going to be
place.
honest with you. That is hot.
I like it.
That's my co-rap of the week.
Mm.
If I can do that, that might be the first time ever on this show.
I still think I like the 17 better. Autodesk, the little bit of an update on the Haas.
Still garbage, bro.
It
I
could
see
be
right
worse.
through it, though.
Oh, sneaky.
It's my reptilian of the week.
You look at him sneaking in there, lizard man. Ugh.
Man, this thing sucks. I'm not even.
That is a big boy.
You don't like Gene
Gene?
Haas?
No, I don't like Gene Haas at all.
Well, he loves you.
He doesn't. He does not love me.
He loves
Speaking-
all the children.
Oh.
30th place. He won a couple.
So
Then he pulled it back.
here's the thing.
Somebody asked what Autodesk is. It's a program for drawing things in a computer, like shapes and making CAD things.
That was Victor's rap of the week. I don't know which one was. I'm sorry, Victor. I'm guessing it was the 21. SVG. So I don't know if y'all have seen this or not. They asked him what his favorite track on the NASCAR circuit is. Kevin Harvick asked him this on,
I didn't see this.
and he said, out of all the tracks you've raced, he goes, you can include road courses. He goes, I don't care. He goes, what is your favorite track you've been to? Just take a wild guess what he said.
Probably something weird.
How weird.
Dover?
Darlington.
Darlington. Wow.
He said, Darlington, you're always on the edge of your seat. And he goes, you feel the classic, you feel like the NASCAR theme. He goes, it makes you feel like you're an actual, like, you're part of something big.
Yeah, the pageantry of it and everything.
And
yeah.
then, and then Kevin was like, well, have you tried that burger shop outside Turn 2? And he went, there's a burger shop in Turn 2? I didn't even know that. So
Turn 2. Let's see. That would be coming this way. Well, that's right there.
it's like a little burger place.
That's usually where we park, right over there. It's like a hole in the wall.
Literally.
Yeah, it looks rough. I mean, I'm from a place, in Southwest Virginia. I've ate some rough-looking places, but the reason I haven't been in there is I'm like, I don't know if I want salmonella today, but maybe. 24 driving the Liberty car.
Oh, man, I'm getting tired of this.
Be tired of it all day. They do need to change it up. It's been pretty much for a couple
been the
of years,
same.
right?
The thing is, did William Byron go to Liberty University?
Still yet, apparently, he was going there when he got out of high school. And all these years later, he's still taking business classes, supposedly. I guess he takes one business class a semester and doesn't do anything.
Why do you need to take business classes?
Just to keep the sponsorship, I guess.
Why?
Because Rick's got to keep up standards, man. Oh.
Yeah, whatever, I guess.
Right? What about this number 4?
Man.
Bringing back the rush this week.
Noah Gregson, man, they still need to pull the – I say this every time I'm on here. Even though I'm the governor of Indiana. It's the first time you ever seen me.
Of course.
But they really need to, bring in the superstar aspect of Noah and Carson. Like, you remember back in the day they had the Coca-Cola racing family?
Yeah.
I bet you
they
couldn't
still do.
I bet you couldn't tell me the 3 drivers that are in it.
Exactly. It's hard, right? Joey maybe? It was.
I literally think it's Joey, Daniel Suarez, and I don't even know.
Austin Dillon?
Yeah.
Maybe,
There's 3 drivers in it now. Used to, man, you couldn't go to a freaking grocery store and not see Dale Jarrett
Oh, yeah,
popping up and
absolutely.
scaring you.
Absolutely.
Why don't they do this for the young superstars in NASCAR these days?
They just, I guess it was the heyday, the highest ratings, and now it's more common. There's so much marketing these days, more than it was, I suppose.
Yeah, but the marketing is there for, oh my God,
Chase Elliott's still Coca-Cola, that's right.
Chase Elliott, yeah.
Yeah, he joined. Did you see he was in a video, Noah was. They're running next year, they're going to San Diego.
I saw they were going to San Diego, and I've heard this was in the contract, even though it's on a naval base, right?
Yeah, apparently.
So if SVG wins, that naval base is now part of New Zealand.
He burns it down and takes it on. Yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, there's not going to Chicago, but this race isn't taking Chicago's place directly. It's not on 4th of July.
Which is stupid.
Well, they've got something planned then. It makes me think Daytona's going to move back.
Daytona needs to move back.
Well, that may happen.
I mean, on a naval base,
maybe
put Celebrate America.
Southern 500 as the cutoff, maybe.
That'd be nice.
It used to be, I think.
But it's at the Coronado Naval Air Base. And
Coronado, I don't know him.
Well, I know one of the head football coaches at Coronado High School, so he's a pretty cool guy.
I've never even heard that word before. Oh, wow.
I mean, I don't
mean anything.
Wow.
What about the number 1? He's running the lime. They've got all the fruits and vegetables other than the one that you would think they would have.
The watermelon?
I love the green.
I love the green. This was almost from Rap of the Week. Then I saw that Diet Cherry Coke, and that aspartame made me itch. But,
it's good.
Man, I haven't had a good Busch Light lime in a long time.
I've never had one.
I used to be an alcoholic.
Does it taste like lime a lot?
It tastes like...
Or just sour?
No, it kind of tastes like hops and lime had a baby.
Mmm.
Which is...
I don't know that that's something appealing to me.
Well, when you pull out the 25-piece lawn chair set, it don't matter.
Sure.
All right, that's a 24-pack of beer in a lawn chair.
Actually, before Ross here, J.J. Yaley beat him in the 44 and got 34th place. So in 35th place, Carson Hoser. As Austin Dillon likes to call him, back with that super gold for the Super Zig.
Man, I hate this paint scheme.
It's gold.
It might be gold, but when it finishes 38th, it don't matter.
Yeah, not a good look. Not a good look when you're down here with the boys.
I don't think he's ever done good at Dover, no matter what he's been driving. Dover's a hard racetrack.
It is.
I feel like.
A lot of people have to get with somebody to really figure out what's going on there,
Victor said on the Ross Chastain car, put the lime in the coconut.
They do need a giant coconut on there.
Man, I sure hope that this car don't end up like it did in Chicago.
Man, what a wreck that was.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, he's insanely lucky. Just the way, the steering wheel bent and the in-car and stuff, it's crazy.
Dude, I don't know. Could you imagine not any of the safety advances of NASCAR?
He would have died. There's no way. It's amazing. But he only beat one person last week, which we're accustomed to. It's Cody Ware, by the way, if you didn't know. And that was the 16. Another man who maybe loses his ride to Suarez, people in the rumor mill think.
Possibly, but I mean,
possibly. I think a lot of it's got to do with money. Like, I don't know that Dinger has a lot of his own sponsorship, as where Suarez does.
Well, that's kind of Allmendinger's fault. He's an Xfinity man. But he's like, if you think of Colleague Racing, you think of A.J. Allmendinger. When they talk about chasing trophies,
he's the only person they ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really been anybody else there much.
But the Grizzly nicotine patches, they don't taste as good as the Zens. I can tell you that right now.
Too much bear in there.
A lot of bear claw. Weird.
Getting stuck in your throat. Open car coming in.
This
Jesse
is hot.
Love.
This is hot.
62 updated C4 Ultimate Energy with the Beard Oil Dude Wipe minor sponsorship.
Do not use Dude Wipes and Beard Oil in the same place.
There you go. Something bad could happen.
It's going to be oily.
Especially if you're using C4. It's kind of a different color scheme, but it's cool.
It's kind of like the Tar Heels. It kind of reminds me of that, to be honest.
Some kind of, this kind of flat color, this is popular in cars right now. I saw like a Tundra this color earlier today.
The blue?
They got this, it's just like a slate colors,
I
like
wonder if it's called like
concrete and this baby blue, and there's like a brown of it and a dull.
I wonder if it's called like, steel diamond blue or something.
Oh, it's something
weird
like that, yeah. It's not
they
just
have
blue.
a patent. Scott likes that flavor of energy.
On TikTok. Yeah, I've never had a C4 whatsoever.
It's good for like work. It's a pre-workout. That's what it's supposed to be for.
I haven't had a workout since the 90s, so that's got something to do with it right there.
Dang, Dr. NASCAR, I hate to be your heart doctor.
I'd hate to be the person who has to drive the 66 MBM motorsports car.
Isn't MBM like more than
highway? That's their now to make things confusing. They named their team multiple things, so it's not. The Cup side is called Route 66 Motorsports, and the Xfinity part is still MBM Motorsports.
Oh, my God, Route 66, man, that just makes me think of that god-awful Darrell Waltrip thing.
Oh.
Talking about history.
The olden days. Yeah, that was a bad time.
Isn't MBM not like old Morgan Shepherd Racing?
I
think
somewhere
like
I think so.
days?
Yeah, I think that comes down to that. But you got to give it to them. This is maybe their best paint scheme of the year.
That is sheer flick.
Of course. I mean, when I go to get Sheerflick companies, this is what I always look for, or the Sheerflick.
Sheerflick Organic.
Yeah. I agree. Again, it's orange. I love the orange. I love the black.
So that kind of reminds me, if there's, there's an ETSU person in here, that reminds me of the Tusculum colors right there. Tusculum University. Go Pioneers.
Where are they going to go?
Probably nowhere.
Speaking of, here's Catherine again. She's back. Man, this is like her 4th race this year or something.
Dang, man.
She ran a drop light scheme at the very start of the year, her first Cup Series start at Phoenix, and they have updated it a little bit, and I hope it pops this much. It was a little more dull, the real one, but this one's a little updated, so I hope it looks this good. This is not bad looking.
I would also hate to be a spotter this week. Oh, my God, all the green cars that are on on display.
Even the font for the 78 is just very Xbox in my mind.
It's very Xbox, and also kind of reminds me of the old school, like, Denver mattress days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Denver mattress, man.
Out of Denver,
What a time that was in our lives, huh?
What a time to be alive right now, man. We get to see NASCAR at its almost back to its peak. Except for these dang boomers I like to see here and just fuss about the old days. It's over.
We're getting there. All right, and this brings us to the end, folks. We've asked you to make your picks. You want to see our picks, we'll tell you who we think's going to win right here. Who do you got, Matt?
So, as the representative of the Hoosier State, of the great state of Indiana,
sure,
I could not bet against the hometown boy who watched his hero Tony Stewart win. I got to go with Chase Briscoe.
You know what? 2 seconds in a win earlier in the year. It's a very good possibility there. He's kind of hot.
He's found his
things happen. Yeah, you might be right. It's a good possibility. That'd mean a lot to him, I'm sure.
Oh, he would cry, man. I'd cry.
He probably wanted to do it in the 14 just because it was Tony's number.
So I didn't want to say anything, but Chase told me if he won, he's going to invite me down personally to kiss the bricks with him.
Oh, man.
So I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm sure he told you to kiss something, but it may not have been bricks. I'm thinking a little bit different. I think you got a good, strong pick. But I think the 45 shows up, even with all this drama going on, all this whole craziness, maybe even more so, he has to show up and put on a show, because what if the whole thing goes awry and the whole thing shuts down? I don't think it will, but what if?
He has to fight for a spot, man.
He's got to be ready to go. Whoever's going to buy these charters, they're going to sell off one day. So and he's got a good average there. Didn't he have pole there last year?
He had pole there last year, and I think he averages 5.6.
It's something good.
It's something outstanding.
It's something good. Let's see what we got in the chat. I wish I could put all the chat on here.
Chase Elliott
Scott
from
down
TikTok.
here says he's got Chase. Yeah.
Chris
Matt
Busher.
going out. Cherry Coke, Chris Busher. Hey,
I
think that'd be a great win. I'd like to see that.
I hope he sprays cherry Coke on everybody if he wins.
It has to be diet, though.
Yes.
That's a condition that they have made for us. Folks, if you're new to the show and just found us today, don't forget to sign up on the sociables. Follow us. We need the TikToks. We need the YouTubes. We need all of these things.
And hey, guess what, guys?
Grow.
It's free to subscribe.
Free, absolutely free. Yeah. See, I always tell people just go subscribe, and now I forget that people are charging for subscribers now.
We don't.
We don't charge for that. This is the free subscription thing. In fact, we're giving away things if you go subscribe. At 1,000 followers, we're giving away a picture, a Kyle Busch picture that was hanging in the Hendricks Museum, one of a kind. Then die-cast we're giving away on Facebook. We need I don't know, less than 100 people to give away some signed autographed die-cast. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, just you click that follow button, you hit that subscribe, it's free.
And then on the weeklies, we're giving away shirts, hats.
Just ask Victor.
Things like that. We're sending out amazing things that will blow your mind. If you've got a bunch of money you want to give away, though, here's Greg Biffle's Vimeo. Send him money. Let him know you're doing good today. You just make Greg Biffle's day. Go ahead. Or request money from Greg Biffle if you want to. See how that works out for you.
Either way.
All right, Matt, you got anything to leave the people with before we shut this big sucker down?
So I just want to say this from the great Hoosier State. Thank you for having me on the show.
Well, I appreciate you being here. As a governor, it seems like you'd have more important things to do, but,
Nothing's more important than Wrap It Up show, baby. And also, I just want to say this. If you like Grease Lightning, it's fast.
I've heard about that. That's something. All right, folks. We love each one of you sincerely, and we, honest to goodness, appreciate you spending your time with us and checking it out and having a little fun as we talk about NASCAR. Tune back in tomorrow. We've got a new video dropping in the Throwback to 1990 series. Episode 3 of that. We're going through every race. It's only 7 minutes and something. You get to watch the whole Richmond race in 7 minutes.
I do want to say we're going to put that on the Jumbotron at Indianapolis.
Good deal.
That way all kinds of people see it. Just for you, Dr. NASCAR.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do. If somebody, what was we asking here? Yeah, how do you on TikTok? You know what? We just started really on TikTok a few weeks back.
Yeah.
We thought they were going to shut TikTok down, so we never post anything on it.
And now it's back.
A few weeks ago, we were like, okay, and we just started, so we haven't given anything away on TikTok, honestly, because all the episodes are on the other stuff. But we need to come up with something like that. But definitely go over at Wrap It Up the show on the other things and get with us. All right.
It's
Seriously,
free.
love all of you, appreciate all of you, and we will see y'all next week. Holla back, y'all.